Greetings, friends and strangers alike. Welcome, one and all. I am Forever the Elf, and welcome back to Character Cartography, a series where we use Minecraft map art to recreate various logos, icons, and symbols from popular culture, such as movies, TV shows, and video games. For this video, we are going to be staying in the world of A Song of Ice and Fire. Our last map art video, while it was a while ago, was the sigil of House Baratheon. We are staying in that world, and we are going to be doing the sigil of the Dragon Lords who ruled the country for hundreds of years. We're going to do the sigil of House Targaryen. Let's get to it. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favourite dragon riding family, House Targaryen. So I'm mostly going to talk about characters from the new show House of the Dragon, but a quick mention to the original Game of Thrones series. The two Targaryens that we did see, well, technically we saw three with King Aerys, but it was like a flashback for 5 seconds, so, you know, whatever. Just a quick word on the characters from that. I thought Emilia Clarke as Daenerys, I thought she was fine. She was never one of my favourite cast members, but I thought she was a good did a good performance, especially in the later seasons. I thought she really upped her game on the acting front. And the other character from the original series, Viserys Targaryen, Daenerys' older brother, I thought he was actually pretty good for the short amount of time that we got him. I think it was episode 6 of season 1 that he died. I'm not too sure, but I thought he was great. I thought his attitude was that of clearly a royal, of a noble, someone who thinks that they are better and superior than everyone else, but also you could definitely see the desperation that they had fallen on due to their position. So I thoroughly enjoyed both their performances in the original Game of Thrones. And I think that's all the Targaryens we saw in the original series. Like I said, we saw Aerys for like 2 seconds, I think, and we never got Aegon, although it's never confirmed if he actually is a Targaryen or not. Well, I guess we got Jon, but whatever, he's not a Targaryen really, is he? He might be in name, but he certainly wasn't in attitude. But what I mainly want to talk about is obviously the new spin-off show House of the Dragon. I haven't read the A Song of Ice and Fire books in a long time, so I can't really speak on the characterization of Targaryens in that. And I haven't actually read Fire and Blood, which House of the Dragon is based on, so I can't speak to how the characters differ in that. Although what I do know about Fire and Blood is it's more of a heavily summarized historical text, so we don't really get much characterization on people anyway. So the show is definitely filling in a lot of the blanks there, and filling in it is indeed. I am thoroughly enjoying the show so far, and I pretty much enjoyed the whole cast across the board. I think everyone has been excellent, but this video is focusing on the Targaryens, considering we're building the Targaryen sigil here. So I will say that my favourite of the Targaryen cast so far is definitely King Viserys. I think he is being absolutely fantastic. I think in the book his portrayal is sort of supposed to be like an analogue to Robert Baratheon, in that he's a bit of a jolly guy. He's he's big and fat and just likes to party, and doesn't really care about ruling so much. And the show's version definitely has that too. Like, there's some hilarious scenes about him just wanting to have a drink and get some food, and everyone's trying to be political around him, and he's like, "Nah, let me just eat and drink. God, let me hunt. God, nah, I just want to play with my model sitter." I love that he has a little Warhammer miniatures model of Old Valyria. I think that's absolutely fantastic. I love that for him. I imagine it's a show-only thing. I don't think there was any mention of that in the books. Then again, I haven't read them, so I don't know. But I think that's a great change. I absolutely love that. But I think he's not only portraying the I just want to party and have a good time and want everyone to get along. He's also got his serious points where he's clearly distressed over having to rule and, you know, distraught over the. I guess we'll get into spoiler territory for this show. I mean, it's only episode 1 of the show, so I don't really know if it's spoilers. But if you care about spoilers, what are you even doing watching this video? Go away. But no, he's broken up over the death of his wife, Emma Arryn, and his unborn child along with her. Feels a lot of guilt there. Obviously feels a lot of guilt about not doing right by his daughter Rhaenyra this whole time, and just wants her to be happy and follow her heart, but then he knows that he also has to try and wrangle her into playing the political game. And yeah, it's just been an absolutely fantastic portrayal across the season so far from him. And I guess segueing into Rhaenyra Targaryen, we've had 2 actresses now for where we are, where I'm currently recording this. This episode should be uploaded for episode 7 of House of the Dragon, so we will have had the older Rhaenyra for a couple episodes now. And I really like the portrayals from both actresses so far. I think I thought that the younger Targaryen, played by Millie Alcock, was very. She's definitely playing the part of a spoiled princess. I will say. I will say that I think all of the Targaryens, maybe not Viserys as much, are definitely playing the part well of. I'm a royal. You know, I'm a spoiled, entitled royal, and with that comes a lot of arrogance, and I think they're all showing that very well. I will say. But I have enjoyed the performance from both Rhaenyra actresses so far. Can't wait to see even more as the series goes along. And a quick word to the other main player, Targaryen. I know there's a couple of other characters we've had, but they haven't really had much time on screen yet. We've only seen them for like 1 episode, really. So can't really comment on that. But the other big star of the show, Daemon Targaryen, the Rogue Prince, obviously played by Matt Smith. I think he's been absolutely fantastic too. He's a bit of a dickhead. Okay, he's actually a lot of a dickhead. I'd almost hate to call him morally grey, because he hasn't really done much that's not evil yet. But people seem to love him anyway. And I love him too, don't get me wrong. I think he's absolutely great. And again, can't wait to see more of him. I am definitely liking this show so far a hell of a lot. I guess last thing to talk about too is not so much the Targaryens, but their dragons, because obviously what would the Targaryens be without their dragons? I'm honestly a little bored by the concept of dragons. I think, 10 years of Game of Thrones and Elder Scrolls Skyrim have kind of jaded me to the concept of dragons, but they are still nice to have. They are still fun and exciting creatures. So you definitely can't. They definitely can't lose their wonder. And I will say the show has done an excellent job so far of portraying the dragons. I love that they all look unique. They are not all just copy-pasted. They've all got the different colours. They've all got the different attitudes. And obviously the main star so far has been Caraxes, Daemon's dragon, because he looks real weird, and I love how he sounds. He sounds like a dolphin. It's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, it's going to be real fun to see all those dragons in action together. Because, I mean, the series is based on an event called the Dance of the Dragons, so we're definitely going to get some dragon-on-dragon action. Alright, so we are coming up to the end of the video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the outro. Alright, and we are finished. It's been a little while since I last did one of these map arts videos, but we are back. And we have another one done. I quite like the look of this one. I think it looks good. I think the design it's fun. It's very interesting. There's a lot of little prongs everywhere on the design you see. That was kind of interesting to make that happen on such a small scale. If I had one nitpick about this design, I'd say it's the dragon's mouths up on the heads there. It really just comes down to making this look good on a such a small scale as this, because obviously I do this on a 128 by 128 pixel canvas, which is what the map size is. It's 128 blocks by 128. So, other than that, I think it looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with this one. We've got another Song of Ice and Fire design down. If you're curious about the blocks used, as usual, I'll throw the numbers up on screen now. So that's it. If you want me to make a map out of something in particular, please do put your suggestions down in the comments. I have a lot of ideas myself. Probably going to be doing more Song of Ice and Fire house sigils, because they're quite fun, I find. I love having the house words on the bottom too. I think it makes the whole thing look even better. But anyway, put your suggestions down in the comments. I'd love to hear ideas. If you want to check me out elsewhere, I stream over on Twitch 3 days a week. Come in and let me know this video sent you. Be nice to hear that. You can also follow me on Twitter if you like. You can get updates about videos and streams and the occasional silly tweet. And lastly, feel free to join the Woodland Realm Discord server. All links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.